I've recently written a book with professors from China and other countries on the rise of Huawei. Today, I want to explain why Huawei has been in the news constantly for the last 2 years. There are two main reasons. Number one, Huawei over the past 10 years has become the leading telecommunications company in the world. Let's take a look at the rise of Huawei by looking at the number of employees since its founding in 1987. As you can see, the number of employees has risen dramatically over the past 2 decades. It now stands at 190,000 people all over the world. If you look at market share of the leading telecommunications equipment companies in the world, you can also see Huawei's dramatic rise. We again start market share 2 decades ago, and we are looking at how Huawei's market share has been climbing ever since the mid-1990s. Huawei has become the leading telecommunications company in the world by investing more than 10% of its sales for the last 2 decades. Let's take a look at its share of 3G essential patents. It had none. Now let's take a look at its 4G share of innovations and key patents. And as you can see, Huawei is about in the middle. And now if you look at 5G, Huawei is the clear leader. It has more standard essential patents than any other company in the world, and it has also made more contributions to the technical standards that go into 5G technology. So as we've seen, Huawei is the leader in 5G technology. Number two, the US government does not like Huawei. Why? The US administration believes Huawei is a threat to national security. Huawei has been in the crosshair of the US government for almost a decade. It started when the House of Congress Intelligence Committee filed a report on Huawei and ZTE and recommended that it was going to be banned from providing equipment for the major telecommunications equipment carriers. The US followed through with that ban. In the last 2 years, the US has stepped up its campaign against Huawei. It wants to prevent Huawei building telecommunications infrastructure in all Western countries because the idea is that Huawei is a danger to US national security. Huawei is beholden, the US government says, to the Chinese state because in China, every citizen, every company has to cooperate with the spying agencies. And so the theory goes, Huawei is a threat to US national security. The US has stepped up its campaign against Huawei with Western allies for the past 2 years. Australia, New Zealand have banned Huawei from its telecommunication infrastructure. The UK in January said it was going to allow part of the non-essential network to be supplied by Huawei. But a week ago, the UK government made an about-face and now has banned Huawei. So what does it all mean? Huawei is clearly, as I describe in the book, caught in the middle of a geopolitical struggle between China and the US. Chinese-US relationships have become worse by the month. I expect it to continue to get worse, and therefore the pressure on Huawei will only increase in the next couple of years. If you want to know more about Huawei, please take a look at our book. The book is not focused on these geopolitical struggles, but instead is focused on Huawei's rise as a telecommunications company and its ability to transform itself.